Is it possible to get so angry that you just freeze? Like your brain's trying to decide whether you should yell, cry, or just stand there looking like a loading screen? Yeah, I've been there. Anger and I, we go way back. We've had this complicated relationship, like that one friend you love hanging out with, but also regret inviting to parties because they always knock something over. When I was younger, I thought anger was bad, like a don't feel this, shove it in a box, tape it shut, and yeet it into the ocean. Bad. But here's the problem. Trying to not be angry just makes you even angrier. It's like telling a boiling pot of water, hey, could you chill? And then turning your back. Spoiler alert, you come back to pasta water all over the stove, your noodles overcooked, and your will to live undercooked. One of my earliest, full-blown kid rage moments happened during a board game. I was maybe 7, playing Monopoly with friends. They built hotels on Boardwalk and Park Place, and my tiny cardboard shoe landed there 3 times in a row. On the 3rd time, I didn't just flip the table. I somehow flipped the table and kicked over the snack bowl. That was my villain origin story. Fast forward a few years to high school, and I've matured, which basically means my anger evolved from table flipping to silent brooding. Like the time I studied all night for a quiz, only for the teacher to say, never mind, I'm canceling it. Everyone else cheered, but I just sat there in my seat, staring into the void like a soldier who's seen too much. But here's something I wish I knew sooner. Anger is rarely about the thing that sets you off. Usually it's a combo meal of stress, tiredness, and maybe that text message you've been avoiding for a month. I once snapped at a vending machine because my chips got stuck, but realistically, I was just hungry, tired from work, and already upset because my favorite show had been cancelled. That vending machine was just the unlucky final straw. So I started playing Anger Detective. Now when I feel myself getting mad, I ask, okay, am I actually furious about this traffic? Or is this about the fact that my socks keep disappearing in the laundry? 9 times out of 10, it's not about the traffic, it's about the socks. Of course, sometimes it is about the traffic, like the time I was stuck behind a driver who was going 5 miles under the limit in the left lane with their blinker on for 20 minutes. I had an entire emotional journey in that car. Stage 1, confusion. Stage 2, rage. Stage 3, acceptance. Stage 4, considering pulling over and just walking home. I'm not going to pretend I'm a Zen master now, I still have moments. Like the time I ordered fries, specifically said no ketchup, and they gave me extra ketchup. Was I going to eat the fries anyway? Yes. Did I eat them like someone trying to win a speed eating competition? Also yes. But part of managing anger is picking your battles and realizing ketchup is not the hill to die on. Over the years, I've found 3 main tricks to keep my inner Hulk from taking over. First, the pause button. When you feel your brain overheating, just stop, breathe, pretend you're buffering. Second, redirect the energy. Channel it into something harmless. I've gone from rage cleaning my kitchen to rage baking cookies, which is a huge improvement because now I get cookies. Third, comedy mode. Narrate your anger in a dramatic voice.
Here we see a wild human enraged at the betrayal of their laptop battery.
Works every time. Some of my best stories actually came from moments of anger. There was the time I missed my bus because I stopped to tie my shoe, and then, in my fury, power walked an entire mile, only to pass the bus stuck in traffic. Or the time my video game lagged right before I won, so I smacked my desk, and a pen rolled off and landed perfectly in a mug. That was the angriest and most accurate throw of my life. But the crown jewel of my anger turned funny moments, the IKEA bookshelf incident. I was determined to assemble it without help. 30 minutes in, the one screw I needed rolled under the couch, a couch I could barely move. Picture me lying on the floor, half under the couch, holding an Allen wrench like I'm on a rescue mission. It was pure rage-fueled determination. And you know what? I never even found the screw. The bookshelf still stands, but it's leaning at a 2-degree angle, and every time I look at it, I'm reminded to keep my cool. Here's the thing. Anger isn't evil. It's like fire. In the right place, it cooks your food. In the wrong place, it burns your house down. Learning to control it makes you more fun to be around and gives you better stories later. You go from person I avoid when they're upset to person who turned losing their luggage into a stand-up routine. So if you ever feel like your brain's about to audition for the role of volcano, remember, pause, redirect, comedy mode, and maybe have a snack. Seriously, a granola bar can save lives. Anger's not going anywhere. It's part of the human package. But if you can learn to laugh at it, you've already won. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to find that missing IKEA screw. And I'm not mad about it this time, I'm motivated. If you made it this far in the video, I want to say a big thank you to you. I really appreciate. I've got more videos coming your way, so stick around for the ride, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.